The large clutch washer is located behind the saw's clutch. Its purpose is to protect the oil pump from heat generated by the clutch and block debris from entering the oil pump area. The washer is typically only damaged if there's a catastrophic clutch failure. Replacing the large clutch washer is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how. I'll begin by removing the side cover, the chain, and the bar. Now I'll remove the retaining clip and the outer washer. I'll use a small screwdriver to carefully pry the retaining clip away from the crankshaft. I want to be careful not to lose the retaining clip as it comes loose. Now I can remove the clutch drum from the crankshaft. With the clutch drum removed, now I can remove the inner washer. Now we can remove the clutch. There are several methods you can use to remove the clutch. The one requiring the least amount of tools is to just use a pair of adjustable pliers. You can grab the clutch with the pliers and unscrew it. With this method though, you may end up damaging the clutch, so if you're simply removing it and then going to replace the same clutch, it may not be the best method. The better method is to use a clutch removal tool. This is specifically designed for removing clutches. There's a couple of pins that line up with tabs on the clutch. You place the tool over the shaft and then place a socket onto the tool and use a ratchet wrench to remove it. If you use either the ratchet wrench or the adjustable pliers, the problem you're going to have is when you go to rotate the clutch to remove it, it's just simply going to spin the engine over. So what you need to do is bind up the piston so that the crankshaft can't turn. To do that, you'll remove the top cover, remove the spark plug, and then insert a short length of ropes, like starter rope, into the cylinder, and that'll bind the piston between the rope and the top of the cylinder. If you're using a clutch removal tool, another option you have is to use an impact wrench if you have one. With the impact wrench, the compression inside the cylinder will be great enough that you don't need to bind up the piston. Just simply the compression will keep the engine from turning over. And that's the method I'm going to use. The thread on most clutches is reverse thread. There will usually be a marking on the clutch that'll tell you which direction to rotate it to either remove it or install it. In this case, it's telling us to remove it or to take it off. We want to rotate it this way, which is clockwise. So I'll place my clutch removal tool onto the clutch and then use my impact to remove it in a clockwise rotation. And now I can remove the large clutch washer. Now install the large clutch washer. Now install the clutch. Remember, it is a reverse thread, so I'll screw it in place counterclockwise. Again, I'll use my clutch removal tool, or in this case, installation tool, and an impact. Now I can install the inner clutch drum washer. Now install the clutch drum. Now install the outer clutch washer and secure everything with the retaining ring. Now install the bar and chain and the side cover. I'll loosely tighten the bar nuts and tension the chain. That looks good, so now I'll go ahead and tighten down the bar nuts.